In Japan, for over a millennium, there existed a mysterious organization that ruled both the stage of history and its darkest shadows. The Onmyoji. In the world of anime and games, they are often depicted as sorcerers, manipulating paper charms and summoning mystical beasts. But the reality hidden behind the fantasy is far more shocking. They were not occultists lurking in the dark. They were elite government officials, direct subordinates of the emperor, operating on a national budget. In the Heian period, an Onmyoji was a civil servant belonging to the Onmyodo, the Bureau of Yin and Yang. Think of it as a strategic merger of the Meteorological Agency, the National Astronomical Observatory, and a secret intelligence service. In the Engishiki, Japan's oldest detailed legal code, their organizational structure is recorded with chilling precision. They received state salaries to observe the stars, create calendars, and defend the nation against unseen threats. To them, ritual was not a whimsical magic. It was a highly classified state secret, based on vast statistics and astronomy. To understand them, we must understand how people back then saw the world. The people of Heian did not believe that disasters happen by chance. They believed everything had a meaning, a cause, and a sign. The heavens and human society were deeply linked. A solar eclipse or an earthquake was not just a natural phenomenon. It was a warning sign from the heavens about political corruption or moral decay. In short, they believed the world was readable. The Onmyoji were the expert decoders needed to translate these messages from the universe. The greatest evidence of their existence lies in the primary sources written by the most powerful men of the time. In the Mido Kanpakuki, the diary of the supreme statesman Fujiwara no Michinaga, the name of the legendary Abe no Seimei appears frequently. But you won't find praise for miracles there. Instead, you find business-like entries. Because of an ill omen, I had Seimei perform a divination and a ritual. Onmyoji reigned at the heart of power as strategic consultants, giving logical advice on political decisions, health, and even private life. Among these officials, 3 men stood out, changing the fate of Japan. First, Kamo no Tadayuki, the architect of the craft. He integrated scattered fragments of knowledge into a unified system. He recognized the genius of a young Seimei and passed down all his secrets. Second, Abe no Seimei, the icon. He was more than a priest. He possessed an overwhelming intellect for reading the stars. His skills were so supernatural that legends claimed his mother was a fox. And third, Ashiya Doman, the great rival. Unlike the elite Seimei, Doman was a freelance sorcerer who did not belong to the government. The tales of his fierce psychological battles with Seimei represent the shadow side of this ancient craft. A name is the shortest curse. This philosophy held by the Onmyoji contains deep insights that resonate with modern psychology. They believed that by giving a name to formless anxieties or natural phenomena, they could define them, set rules, and bring them under human control. They were the designers of knowledge, using the power of language to organize the chaos of the world. The physical evidence of their work is still carved into the streets of Kyoto. Heian-kyo was a massive defensive grid designed through feng shui, the reading of the Earth's energy. The temples placed to block the demon gate, Kimon, and the streets calculated to guide the flow of energy were no accidents. They are the remains of a defense system maintained for centuries by Onmyoji urban planners. In the late 19th century, the office of Onmyoji was officially abolished. But the system they built remains embedded in the DNA of Japan. The lucky and unlucky days, the rituals before construction, and the seasonal festivals, all are remnants of the survival strategy created by these ancient agents to tame the darkness. The deeper we dive into Japanese history, the more we realize the modern world we live in may still be inside the unseen barrier they wove 1,000 years ago.